Ooh, thunder. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Sorry that like my schedule has just been super whack this week so far. I mean, 2 days, and I was late by quite a while yesterday, and it's late today. Ooh, there's a creeper there. Alright, it's not early saying, it's actually 50 minutes late. We have daylight savings in the US, so we're now an hour ahead. So in theory, my stream should be starting an hour ahead. And also I'm going by European time, which you guys haven't moved time yet, so I'm technically 9 minutes early to the rest of the world, but to people in the US, I'm like 50 minutes late. So yeah, maybe I should start at 2 US time or something like that. But I got something cool to show you. I was trying to figure out. So I was running out of power, right? I was running out of power. I started to figure out how in the world I get more steam out of this big high pressure thing, because like there isn't a world where I should be running out of power. Well, I was looking through them and I found dark steel. If I go to an extruder, where is this? We go to an extruder and we go to pipes. I'll find it eventually. The huge dark steel pipes are 111,000 liters per second, which is absolutely insane. The next best thing we would have would be like stainless steel or plastic, which are both at 28,000. And I'm not sure plastic can handle steam. I was trying to find it on Google. I didn't find a direct answer. But I've been slowly replacing our highest priority pipes with that. And that should hopefully fix our steam issues. You're only getting your streak? Alright. Get your streak and I'll see you later, Sing. Thanks for stopping by. So, that's insane. That is one thing we're going to work on doing today. Is we're going to slowly replace these pipes with the dark steel. Yeah. Dude, it's work. It's work. I'm so tired. I'm still adjusting to the fact that I gotta go to bed immediately after I get home, essentially. But, yeah, so that's really cool. I didn't realize we had access to such large pipes. And actually, while we're looking at these, 2.5, kind of wild. Can I do, I need a pickaxe head for 1,000, mining speed 8. Large plate or tough tool rod, yeah. So it does 5 hearts of damage by base. Whereas currently we have a steel one. Base steel, Damascus black steel. 1.5 hearts as opposed to 5 hearts. So that, we want that, that's for sure. 409 seconds. Honestly, doesn't even matter because we just want it. So I'm actually going to throw that in, get that started for us. That'll be a huge upgrade for the sword. Because, well, right now it does like 7.5 hearts. And I'll do like 11 hearts or something like that. Alright, so this is going to be running for a while. So that's cool. And there's no point replacing the, I mean, we could if it's a higher mining speed for the lumber axe, but it's not a big deal. Alright, so we got that. I moved the miner, obviously. I did some crafting and stuff. I don't think I did a ton. I think I just kind of organized things. I guess I made a medium voltage battery to get this thing unjammed. This is running out of power. I think those are the big things. But goals for today. We want to replace everything up here with a medium voltage version, basically. And then we also want to do like a clean input-output chest for each thing. So like, for example, thermal centrifuge will have like a chest on top that will feed into it, and then a chest below. And that will just make it easier to do big crafts and stuff like that. So, yeah, that is the plan. Oh yeah, and didn't I have like 16x? Yeah, there's the medium voltage battery. Like 16x copper cables I was gonna put everything on. Wonder where those ended up. Where did those end up? You can't tell me I just like lost. There they are. Oh. What is the lossless, I'm kind of curious. Max voltage, colon 128. What is the lossless? So we have iron, which is 3, nickel, which is 3, copper nickel, which is 3, copper, which is 2, and then yield is 1. Electrical is 1. Is there? Doesn't look like there's a lossless medium. Is there a superconductor? Molten space-time or liquid helium? So as we have liquid helium, don't we? Magnesium plus cadmium. Max amperage 64. Wow. It'd be cool if we're able to get our hands on that stuff, but I don't think I have enough cadmium. Cadmium or magnesium right now. We don't know where the magnesium vein is. So maybe we do that. Dude, this has been like completed for like 2 streams and I still haven't grabbed it. The reinforced metal, interesting. Oh, Steve's carts. Six? What? How much of this stuff I got? I got 4? Okay, this stuff's kind of crazy though. 6x durability multiplier. Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, so how do we want to start this? This is the main question. I can start like here and then work my way to the left. I probably want this to block off the ground. So go like this. And then have the generators underneath, or I don't know. Maybe like this is gonna work. So then we put the medium voltage machine here, and then we put the whatchamacallit there. Input output. This thing's still going. I started that forever ago. But like, what's a good machine to have in that corner? Probably the laser engraver. Something we don't really use super often. Dude, this thing's gonna be crazy. I almost want to just like go fight skeletons and stuff. 10.5 hearts. Her material does end up being dark steel, but we have the moss on this. That's plus 3 hearts of damage. And plus an absurd amount of difficulty. Oh, durability. I do still need to make a reaper. A rapier. Not reaper. Rapier. Oh. Okay, so then I don't really use the lathe much. I guess we can move the advanced extruder right now. Jeez, just connect that one wire, it's gonna explode. Apparently I had an advanced distillery. I completely forgot that I made one of those. Alright. So then I can feed it off of these. Or do I want to put it one higher? One higher makes more sense, right? And it's kind of important that we're close to our cable. I wonder if we should replace this stuff with that dark steel. Be kind of wild if we did. Because how much can this thing consume? Advanced steam turbine. Consume up to 7,000 liters of steam per second, and if I want to get the full 16 volts, amps, which would be kind of insane, we would need 16 of these guys. 16 times 7. $112,000, which would, funnily enough, cap out our dark steel pipes, which is kind of wild. Dude, this dark steel stuff's pretty sick, actually. I'm a big fan already. I wonder if I have the turbines go immediately into batteries. And then have the batteries output. Yeah, so 16 slots with 128 medium voltage. I mean, it's super cheap, right? Minus the how much copper we're throwing at this thing, which probably actually gonna need to go get more copper, which is kind of wild to think about. All right, and then rubber. Now let's just do this. Wait a minute, I can probably craft the battery buffer, can't I? It's ominously quiet on this side of the on this side of the base. Don't have the chest available. That's fine. I have an absurd amount of chests. All right. If I set you there, and then point this upwards. All right, so it's draining, but will it refill? Oh, you're using the extruder stuff. So it should be refilling right now. There we go. Alright, so this will work, I think, perfectly. This will work exactly the way I want it to. Alright, neat. Let's go, upgrade another pipe in our system. Something I find kind of funny to do, and this is kind of cool, is if I break this pipe, then let this drain a little bit, is test to see if we're actually able to strain this thing. Playing with fire a little bit, I will admit, but I still think it's cool. And I did notice I needed more connection up there in order to like actually drain enough steam. I don't know if this thing has like a limit to the number that, to the amount that it can output per like block that's connected. Ooh, I'm getting water all over the place. What the heck are these? Extremely ultimate battery? Oh my god, it's kind of expensive. Yeah, we just want the medium lithium batteries. Which I'm curious how much lithium I actually have. I'm hoping I have a bunch. Alright, I have one lithium down here. We're probably have to go mine more lithium. What I really should do is make multiple miners, I think is probably the play at this point. Alright, but for now, just the one's fine. He's gonna be able to store a lot of power. Looks like he has his own internal buffer too, on top of that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's right. I was doing this. So the steam is entirely empty, and then... Look how fast this thing fills. This is why I think we need to upgrade to like an aluminum or something, because this thing just fills like immediately. And it's like, it's just now draining enough. I know it fills too slowly. But then like each of these will have like 100,000 in them too. Make it fill faster. I'd have to check, but I might have enough charcoal to power 2 high pressure variants, which would be absolutely absurd. Heat them, then add water. Yeah, I'll make sure to heat them before water. That's kind of important in your recommendation, right, Gavin? Just want to make sure. Emphasize the heating them before. This guy's actually consuming a lot of oxygen. Yeah, so boosts a lot of power very fast, like Chernobyl. I don't know if Chernobyl was the greatest single incident, well, greatest moment of like energy production in humanity's history. I'm kind of curious what it is. I mean, I suppose it depends on what you consider energy, right? Like, would the hydrogen bomb be... I said the hydrogen bomb, but the Tsar bomb be the greatest amount of energy produced in like a single moment by humanity? But like, it's not really usable. That's true. Honestly, Chernobyl was probably the worst nuclear incident, wasn't it? Because like 3 Mile Island was basically a whole nothing burger. Chernobyl gets overstated a little bit, but it's still probably the worst. Just a very fast power plant, yeah. It would be a very fast power plant. Very fast at bringing our base to its knees. Oh, where did I put all my rubber? Maybe I just don't have a lot of rubber right now, which definitely could be the case. I definitely let my wither supplies wither. Okay, so we do this, we barrel you, give me a hopper, which I don't think I carry on me anymore. Oh, that's quartz sand. Hopper goes there, barrel goes there, and then we need some fresh sulfur to feed ya. Get some impure sulfur. Okay, and we should fill up our power currently. I should say my my jetpack. It makes such an interesting noise. Alright, where did I put the purified sulfur? Oh, I went in miner's backpack probably. Love how raw rubber counts as a as one. Nine raw rubber plus sulfur equals molten rubber. Oh, that'd do it. I'd definitely do it. Alright, so this should just be an absurd amount of rubber for us. Awesome. And then I can throw that on our cables. Okay, basic extractor. I actually have a medium voltage one of that already. So then, to repair a floor. The idea with this whole setup is that I can put... Oh, we need trap chests, aren't I? I can't open it anyways. Yeah, I can put like gold chests like this, right? And then just item pipe them in. I don't know what stack sizes it uses though, is the only question. Do something like that. And then just have this auto output down. And then how does feeding it work? Could do something like this. And then put a conveyor on it. But I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna be honest. The other option is that we go up a block. Which I suppose would work. But again, we need a conveyor or a hopper. I feel like we're at a point now where we probably want to do conveyors instead of hoppers. It'll just look better. It's also roughly like 30 times faster. Alright, good luck with the plans, Webby. I mean, that doesn't look bad. And that gives us a way to do a lot of crafting fairly quickly. And cure everything up pretty well. 54 rubber already, wow. So yeah, let's move this downstairs. The fact that it has 2 crafting pipes is kind of annoying. By downstairs, I mean like down over there. We got tin, but ideally I don't want to use tin down here. Not being left with much of a choice. Alright, so then we put a crafting logistics pipe on top. Let's put one on front. And then now give me a basic. Alright, right click with wrench. Actually, let's just use a Mark II. That'll be easier. Because there's a chance that this thing will output to the wrong machine. Just use a Mark II chassis and some of the crafting modules. Our last two crafting modules. Oh well. We got magnetic steel, magnetic iron. And the second one. Alright. That should automatically do that stuff for us. It's gonna make for a very tall ceiling. Oh. I mean, it is a pretty clean front, unless we want to. Maybe we put it on in front. It feels really high to reach up. And then now it's almost like they're inset, which I think is fine. Alright, I've changed my mind. We're going to do it this way, I think. Alright, now I just need the conveyors. Suppose let's make 6 conveyors for now. I'm missing basic copper wires. Wow. Alright, we're officially out of copper now. Probably actually gonna be worthwhile to go hand mine a bunch. What was my train of thought thinking? Waiting for 48. And it's gonna train. It's gonna take a while. I don't know what I'm gonna do about lubricants. I suppose I can like move them into the floor and I'll be fine. So we need a medium voltage autoclave. Oh, that pipe must be left over from the boilers. Right. Yeah, it must be. Oh, there's a spot for a mob to spawn right there. Alright, so we got that cleaned up. What does the autoclave even do for us? Crystallizes our dust. Weird. So I need an autoclave. I need a compressor. Whoops. I need an electric furnace. I keep on doing that. Maybe eventually I'll learn. We need a macerator. How many times will he do it again? We had the basic mixer already. We need a thermal centrifuge. Ha, see, I didn't do the thing again. Look at that. Forge hammer is still useful, like, surprisingly, and I did the thing again. Alloy smelter. Can I make the more advanced circuit assembler? No, alright. That sucks that this is gonna lag behind a voltage tier. Pyros oven ran out of power? How in the world? I was gonna say, I have an idea how in the world. It's been giving me nightmares. I suppose maybe the steam just isn't enough. I can see that being the case. Like this is a lot to run on 4,000 steam. Like a lot to run on 4,000 steam per second. Oh well, at least we'll slowly upgrade this to Potin probably, as we replace our Potin with dark steel. Is this guy already done? That was insanely quick actually. These are all medium voltage. So I need an advanced chemical bath. I need a medium voltage cutting and canning. Got the lathe. I need the wire mill. Oh, I do have an advanced chemical bath. I completely forgot this guy was over here. I'll sit over there. So yeah, I got that. I got the fluid. I need the wire mill. The bending machine. Boo, wait, what does it say? Boo, he's bad. We want Bender. I don't know. I haven't watched Futurama. At the lathe, fluid extractor. We have, right? I should have a medium fluid extractor. Fluid solidifier. Forming press, I think I already have a medium voltage forming press. I do. And I have a medium voltage, whatchamacallit? So I think that covers basically the wish list, I guess. Less the wish list and more of the stuff we actually are gonna craft. Alright, what's the damage? Actually, only 22 medium voltage circuits. That's actually not too bad. That's like really not bad. How's it going, Neros? Dude, I missed that message for 2 minutes. Wow. Falling off. Terrible streamer. Literally unwatchable. Okay. I think we dump everything in our chests and then we go mine copper. I guess we set up the new miner. We set up the current miner to go mine copper. And then I should honestly make another miner. So let me throw that in here. Let's run good miner. Good miner and we need a bunch of these up here. Oh my god, I literally just deposited all my rubber sheets. Alright, so we do this. Alright, and that should automatically pull from in here, feed this. No problem. Yep. Perfect. So our machines might end up working faster or slower. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's go take care of our miner. Actually, I really do want to make a couple of these. 6 stacks, will that be enough? I make 6 of each. $12, 9 plus 3, yeah, okay. Alright, so 60, 54, I need 12 of these, normal in the extruder. My brother's playing War Thunder. My brother's supposed to be at work right now, I thought. Maybe he's got today off? Is that really all the steel I have? Oh, please tell me there's more steel hiding. Borger? Oh, it's an anime meme. I just forget which anime. Wait, do I need large? I do need large steel. Okay. Might need to fill these up with charcoal, I'm not sure. They're only like halfway through their charcoal. It's pretty good. Dude, I didn't bring enough iron to fully fill all these things. Wow. I definitely do still need them though. For now, anyways. I need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need 12 of the steel. I'll produce 11. Okay. I think. Are these 3 each or are they more than 3? They're 6 each. And then assembler on 24 with 12 ingots of 10. Polyethylene. Can I make these out of polyethylene? No, I can only do 10. That is somewhat disappointing. 36 is way more than enough. Dude, I had stacks of cells. Where are they at? There they are. Alright, so I throw those in. I throw it on 24. Suppose I could throw those in already too, and then we need our 2 stacks of plates. Alright, time to get steel thrown all over the floor. Yep, there it goes. Whee! I think essentially what's going on is it can only input into the first slot. Or at least it's trying to only input into the first slot. And so it's accidentally throwing it out on the floor. That's probably why we need item filters and stuff. Should have enough. Yeah. They are all the pipes. It's just the plates. I have plenty of those. I should probably make these so that way I can upgrade the other steam grinder or whatever. Alright, drop this stuff off, grab that stuff once it's finished, and then we'll go throw it on a copper vein. Oops, what am I doing? I drop off over here. I should run a logistics pipe down here to connect to these so I can automatically query what's in them and then request it. Save me a lot of running up and down. Okay, where did the basic miner end up? I suppose I need more of those, right? If I'm gonna set up 2 of these things. I'm gonna make this the expensive way, just so that way I can finally be rid of this one floating one. All right, then we need the fluid one too. Which is literally the same thing except it's a steel fluid pipe. So it also needs a steam turbine, doesn't it? Needs a steam turbine and a few pipes. I got the pipes, it's no problem. find where the miner is. Ah, there it is. My beloved. Alright, and then I need more... huge... Alright, that should handle all that. Go up here. I want you to make this one, which is on 2. Yeah, the plates already. Perfect. And to finally free myself of the curse. There we go. I do find it funny how you can only make these in pairs with assemblers, and you can make one if you handcraft it. Alright. So, step 1, we need a second output. I'll eventually connect it over there. We'll do that once we get back. This goes here. It inputs from the pipeline. And then we also need a second steam source. Gravel, my mortal enemy. You show yourself again. Whoops. Connect towards me, also one way towards me. Input from over there. Alright. As long as there's one in that spot, which there should be. Yeah, it's not done. Okay. So what resources do we need right now? We need copper and tin probably, right? That's kind of like the main two. Which is kind of funny that we're running out of both of those, even though we use like more steel and stuff. Alright. This is the closest 10. It's a good copper to go to. All the coppers are so far away. Man, like all the coppers are super far. I guess I go to this copper. Mine is straight south through here. You go all the way down to there. They all picks the farthest one. Okay, okay. I suppose this one's fairly close, but this one's like right next to our base. Umu, I picked the farthest one away. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna go to this copper over here. And I'm gonna go to this tin. These have a minimum distance they have to reach. If they didn't have a minimum distance, yes, it would be a good thing. I don't want to run a pipe in that direction. Sorry, I don't want the pipe running through our base. Oh no, I gotta go one block further over. Alright, that will prevent any touching. Looks kind of funky, but it gets the job done. And I suppose I can cross this one over. Dude, we gotta talk about spaghetti. How about 3D spaghetti? That is true. I guess this one's making me feel bad about the minimum distance right now. This was redstone. I had to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff in the base to get it ran. It was like if I did it over here, it wouldn't be too bad. It's all the way over there. Yep, I'm just going to 10. So that means I go all the way forward to iron. Exactly. I think it's measuring like the difference in coordinates, because I did try to do like the tower defense thing that you do where you like super increase the length. I did it for quite a while, and it didn't actually work. So either I needed to do it more, or my theory about it measuring absolute distance is correct. I guess as the crow flies, as opposed to the actual amount of pipe that needs to be traversed. Alright, so I'll do fluid in the corner. Should have checked to say we were under the lake. Alright, so this will be the height of the platform. We'll bring item up here. Input from the miner. Basic miner. I forgot the mining pipes, unless they're still in my inventory somewhere. Alright, then fluid out. I guess I forgot the steam too. Dude, this pipe is turbo overkill. Oh man, of course I do it again. Alright, there we go. Looks kind of funky, but it gets the job done. Alright, and we also need to unclaim one chunk. Or at least stop one chunk from excuse me, chunk loading. Alright, so turbine. Yoink. Dude, imagine just grabbing the turbine, like blades at all, just like shove your hand in it. Like your hand's so reinforced from punching wood, the steam turbine just like seizes on it and like can't get through. Oh. just the ultimate yoink. Oh, be kind of wild. And then I need mining pipe. Just a wild thought I had. That should be more than enough unless I'm mining from a mountain. Anything else I need? Plus a conveyor, which... Okay. Oh no, I'm trapped. Alright. So I'll handle that portion, I believe. You're just gonna find us a full block. It's a chunker. Wait, what was the copper I settled on? Was it this one? Oh, and I did forget to unclaim a chunk. Do that for now. Not connected. Wait, I think I have it facing the wrong way. Yeah, I do have it facing the wrong way. And go. Please. Oh, because it's facing the wrong way. Impure garnet sand, cool. Alright, so he's all set up, ready to go, doing his thing. So did I decide on this copper through all that redstone, or... Okay, let's go to that copper vein. You're ready to decide on this copper vein over here. Oh man, tonight's gonna be fun. Grinding Mythic Plus. Not Mythic Plus, Mythic Zeros on the Resto Druid again. Which will be fun. Resto Druid's stupid strong though right now. I definitely understand the dungeons a lot more after playing through them as Prez. Sorry, I'm talking about World of Warcraft. The game that consumes the other 4 hours of my life each day. I'm surprised how much you can like wiggle and waggle on these things without falling off. I wonder if I can make a dark steel wrench and how good it is. Mining speed 8. Durability 51,000. That'd be so cool. I don't think the zombie spawner is worth anything now that we know where an Enderman spawner is. Wait a minute, what in the world's going on here? Wait, it broke its own long distance pipeline? I guess I just did that big of a dumb. It's kind of a funny way for it to get jammed though. I guess I probably should put the other one on copper then. Oh well. Should be good now. Yep, alright. Oh well, we have two miners set up now. One's getting us some more gold, the other one's getting us more tin. It's kind of funny. Broke its own long distance pipeline. Wow. So I guess you know what that means. We gotta go and mine ourselves a bunch of copper. It's always funny because you literally get more. You literally get more iron than you do copper when you go hand mining. Because of the raw copper veins. Eerily quiet. I guess the EBFs bug out and the stop registering the noises they make or whatever. Alright, do I have anything else that can be fired in there? The iron dust requires oxygen, if I remember right. Right. Sorry, not the iron dust. The dark steel and the iron both require oxygen right now for us. The spawn recipe is Canthal, so we need oxygen to like reduce the temperature, I guess. You know, we're really getting a lot of base upgrading time. I'm surprised Gavin hasn't commented about that. Might power fill on us. Ah, I see. Destroying Duolingo. Okay, I should have Steam again. Japanese Duolingo is pretty easy though. What in the world? I wish there was Duo had a harder. Okay, sorry. This was taking a while to figure out. Alright, so now you should have steam, and so should your neighbor. Somehow nitrogen got into the pipe, and so it's backing that guy up. Looks like we're good now, though. It's telling me how easy it is just to read it in the text. So this is the context of the vocabulary I try to introduce. Maybe I guess I'm practicing with conjugations. I don't know. I mean, it's still like kind of big to be able to pick up vocabulary from context, right? Like you're practicing that skill, which is pretty helpful. Thanks for the follow, Colbert. Hope you're enjoying the stream. All right, copper mining time. Yep. And in Greg Tech fashion, or at least the way I play Greg Tech fashion, we started the project and now we got sidetracked because I need more copper. At least the tin's handled by our miner. This always happens when I play Greg Tech. You try to do one project and then you get sidetracked by something else that takes priority. You're in your first ever run, first Minecraft mod experience, 6 weeks and about 450 hours. Wow. Dude, Greg Tech is life. How far are you in then? Oh, you do a lot of tearing down and rebuilding? Ah. I've been trying to scale things up as I go to try to prevent as much of that rebuilding as possible. It's kind of worked, but like at the same time, it hasn't always worked. You're on your 4th base? Oh, wow. My 2nd to 3rd base was the worst, about a 1,800 block migration. Wow, that takes some time. Not sure what your question's about, Gavin. I guess I can mine this wall out all the way. Especially now that I have jetpack. Like last time I was mining ore veins, I didn't have jetpack. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I've played a fair amount of modded Minecraft. I wouldn't say a ton. I have no prior experience with Greg before this run. But I'm a big fan of like Factorio. So I feel like that's a bit of an advantage. But I am, as you saw, in medium voltage. I'm actually approaching 200 hours, wow. And here's what my tree looks like. I need the magnesium chrome. But my main goals have been to scale up like resource acquisition, like processing and stuff like that first before I try to dig too deep into the tech tree. And it's paid off, I would say, for the most part. I do not have the Canthal coils yet. I was actually working towards the Canthal coils. They're where are they at? Yeah, I don't have Canthal though. This depends on... It doesn't tell me what it depends on. There's something in here about Canthal somewhere. I forget where. Oh well, I'm not there yet. Is the bottom left? Oh, cooling Canthal. Hot Canthal ingots can be cooled down in a medium voltage chemical bath. I see what you mean now. So you're telling me I might actually just be able to craft Canthal for like 2 days and haven't even realized? That'd be kind of funny. Aluminum, iron, and chrome. I guess, yeah, I'm missing chrome. Otherwise I'd be able to. Oh, you're good. You're good. The tech tree isn't immediately indicative of progress. I've been able to, I think, skip the Canthal coils in some regards. I have access to dark iron right now, which is it dark iron? No, I don't have deep dark iron. I just have dark steel. Where is it? Here it is. And I was essentially able to bypass the Canthal because I have infinite oxygen right now. So that's pretty nice. And I discovered today that dark steel pipes are up to like 100 something liters per second. Small limonite, calciferate. Hopefully this is the end of the ore vein. Are you, the chrome's hardest part, I had to set up a ruby. Yeah. I mined a whole ruby vein. I'm hoping that my centrifuges will have some for me when I go back. Are you doing steam, benzene, oil, or mix? Holy moly, step aside, pot. Literally, yeah. But, I'll probably go benzene, but for now I'm on full steam. I heard from somebody that steam is pretty good all the way up until high voltage, so I'm gonna probably keep using steam until roughly that point. How's it going, Shark? Thanks for lurking. The Minecraft server is going to be getting some crazy updates depending on how much that person wants to code. They've done an insane amount the last couple of days. No pull request yet, which I'm finding kind of interesting, but they've written a lot of code. Right here it is. Huge dark steel. Yeah, 6-digit fluid pipe. They take forever to make the ingots though, unfortunately. No, crafting the double pot and plate takes 17 years too. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing the oxygen recipe, right? Because that's the only one I can do. So it's like 50 seconds an ingot. So you're literally like 50 seconds times 12. You're almost 10 minutes for a single pipe. I mean, 12 ingots for 1 square. I mean exactly what I said. I mean, hey, that's the price you pay when you're consuming so much steam. Like I have 2 EBFs already, and I'm probably at a stage where I need to add on a 3rd, so it's not the end of the world. True. The same person that recommended steam up to high voltage was recommending I go up to 4 EBFs. Which, you know, I can kind of see their point more and more day by day. Instead of spending time building, tearing down, is I've only had 1 EBF, but it's doing a lot for me. That is true. You got a lot of like processing time. As I'm over here just impatiently like opening it up every 30 seconds or whatever. It's like, come on, do you have my 12 ingots yet? Can I make another one? And then increase the high pressure steam railway by like a single block. I don't know if I even want to mine this lower level. It's like all iron. Let a miner handle it later. We got what we came for. The reason why I'm lowish on alumina is because I haven't set up a reliable electrolysis line for alumina. How much lazurite do you have? I found this out, and I was super proud I found this. So we take lazurite. So I macerate, and then a centrifuge most of my ores. But we take lazurite, and then we electrolyze this, and you get 6 aluminum dust. You also get silicone, which is something that I think we need for like the solar grade silicone and stuff. So it's nice. I just have a bunch of silicone lying around. But you take the aluminum dust. This is kind of the annoying part. You have to throw it in the tinker smelter, and then you cast this over an ingot to your raw aluminum, and then you can do an EBF. Which, do you need oxygen? No, you can do it without oxygen. Yeah, so I have like 6 or 7 stacks of aluminum ingots, just because I electrolyze basically a whole barrel of lazurite. You can also compress the aluminum dust. Uh-oh. Pyro 7. I think the steam furnaces are drawing too much steam, and so not enough's getting to the Pyros oven. Pyrolos. It's also kind of like it's at the end, and it like requires a bunch of steam and stuff. So I'll probably just have to upgrade those pipes. It's not a big deal. That's how I'm getting my ethylene. Whoops. I've done literally 0. 6 or 7, says Shark. I've done literally 0 oil. So where is this? Can I get fluid polyethylene somewhere? Yeah, so fluid chemical reactor with ethylene with oxygen. Apparently you can do compressed air too, that's interesting. But I'm doing, where is it? How am I getting my ethylene? Ah, here it is. I'm distilling wood gas. Yeah, I'm distilling wood gas, and then my wood gas I'm getting from the pyros oven. I have an advanced coke oven, which is how I get most of my charcoal. That's honestly the only reason why I built that thing, was for the wood gas. Oh, we're running out of steam? Feels like we're good. So our ethylene, you turn oil into refinery gas, crack, distill, by myself a benzene soon, running combo, steam, and diesel. Ah. So you need to make a jetpack. Yeah, a jetpack is super nice. But I got this wood farm that's just absolutely insane. And then let me head inside. Whoops. And then the wood farm all feeds into that barrel. There's another barrel further down that goes into my advanced coke oven. And this line, eventually the charcoal goes and gets compressed somewhere over there and then fed into our large boilers. But like, I literally have thousands of wood. 77,000. Yeah. Lumber axe is insane. I love my lumber axe. But yeah, this just needs to be a larger pipe. Because if we head over here, I have a low pressure that's running off of creosote 24/7, and I have a high pressure running off of the compressed charcoal 24/7 too. So like, I got all the steam in the world. I need to get it to its destination. You know, like you're running out of logs. Yeah. I was actually thinking about upgrading this one to aluminum today, but I'm getting sidetracked so much. Which is how it usually is. Speaking of getting sidetracked, let's upgrade this guy to the high pressure variant. Have you looked into super tanks? They're pretty nifty. I have not looked into super tanks at all. I should really upgrade this thing with logistics pipes. A lifesaver. Oh, I want to say, like, call it beautiful. Essentially, these are all steam. This is creosote. Creosote only really needs to run here into the whatchamacallit. But with this whole thing back here, essentially there's one input line that takes the output from the macerators, it takes the output from the centrifuges, and it doesn't take the output from the furnaces. The furnaces actually go up to my ingots. But then it all goes into these barrels, which are locked, and then only certain ones feed into the grinders, only certain ones feed into the centrifuges and stuff like that. So like, for example, I'm not processing raw coal, so I'm just storing it here. And then obviously bulk materials, and then anything that doesn't get sorted out. Super tank 1. Oh, I guess I searched 4 million? What? Okay, that's pretty wild. That's wild. It's beautiful. Yeah, that would help a lot. Thank you for that. But then this is where the charcoal comes up, and then here's my cook ovens. There's a huge heat buff when you pick it up. You can clear it with milk or a taro wort, and putting it in a backpack stops the trigger. It keeps the fluid. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try that at some point. But this is where the mess is, and this is part of what I wanted to clean up today. Alright, so that'll handle our copper situation. Pyros oven. Alright, let's upgrade those pipes. I could have sworn I had huge potten somewhere. I guess I only have large potten. Alright. No problem. I think did I put my potten pipes? Why the heck are they down there? Alright, whatever. See, unfortunately it's all bottlenecked there. Yeah, no, I already hate this. How I'm gonna fix it. Do I have a bunch of huge or just a couple? I have 8. Actually, we might be close. Oh man, we can almost... if we could have made it to this point, we would have relieved some pressure on the system. Oh well. Now we just Frankenstein pipes together. Alright, hopefully I can turn it on. I can't believe this thing's backing up with charcoal though. I suppose I need 2 medium voltage compressors when I get around to it. And then hopefully this is a low voltage recipe. It's an ultra low voltage recipe. So when overclocked, I don't know. Might work, it might not. I have no clue. Yeah, these things are expensive. What am I missing to make more? Coal dust? Coal dust and power. Okay, I'll throw these down there, and then hopefully we'll be able to ignore the Pyro 7 issue for a little bit longer. Okay, 3. I don't think these things consume a whole bunch. Like, these centrifuges are only like 5 EU per tick each, which is like literally nothing. But it'll still help things. We do need to start storing more oxygen. I can automatically feed to him. Alright, I think it's crafting time. I procrastinated enough. So I need a lot of medium voltage circuits. How many machine holes is this? 14. Oh boy, this is gonna be a flex. Okay, I do need to put more aluminum in the system before I can craft the rest. But still. So I actually do it this way. Because then it'll automatically throw it in here for us. I suppose I'm probably missing the red alloy wire primarily in order to craft all these circuits. That's something I've been meaning to teach this how to make. Oh, that's redstone alloy. Oh man, that's gonna suck big time. Oh well, at least we can make the medium voltage machine holes and route a copper wire, of course. Luckily, I had this guy doing a whole bunch of copper wire stuff earlier. It's always the cells. Never have enough cells. Surely I have some at least lying around. I do have 3, okay. Honestly, the most expensive part of all this is turning out to be the copper cable. 10 gears. Do I have 10 gears? I do. The rods were good on. The copper nickel, I'm not even close to. I got like half of what I need. Luckily I have a few ingots of that stuff lying around. Just gotta remember where. Let's make a bunch more. So I'm completely done with these. Oh, I need more vacuum tubes. And this is the recipe I want to do for vacuum tubes. Now that I have the medium voltage like fluid extractor, I can actually do redstone alloy for that, which will be super sick. I don't think I have enough circuit boards. I'll do that for the planning. Obviously still need a lot more. Alright, so now I should be able to make a bunch of electric motors. I was able to make 10. Okay, I was able to make all the pistons, so that is neat. I was able to make one of the compressors. Yeah, unfortunate. What happens if I just replace you? Wait, I got both? I got 2 compressors? Alright. I'm not gonna complain. I'm hoping it's got enough power. Using 80 U per tick. I hope that's overclocked. Wait, was this already in advanced? I think it was already in advanced. I'm beginning to feel like an idiot. Hopefully that goes the right direction. Looks like it did. I might have already had an advanced one here. That's kind of funny. So I suppose we need 2. I don't do huge, I do large. And then a single copper wire. Alright, now hopefully this will stop getting backed up. Okay, so use ADU. So theoretically I can run 3 of these. I guess I can't because of the voltage drop, but still. Alright, now hopefully we won't be quite as congested with charcoal. Alright, it should be the rest of the machine holes. Like, can I not just craft? Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna add back in the compressor. See, I have all the machine hulls. I should have all the pistons. I still need the electric pumps. Is there anything else that uses the motors? I suppose the conveyors do, don't they? I need robo arms. No robo arms. Okay, and that should be a final tally for the number of electric motors we need. Only 1 conveyor. And it's needed for the cutting machine, huh? I expected a few more than that. Alright, so the low voltage, we have the resistors. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was a mistake putting that down there. Where's my medium voltage battery at? Oh, I put it in the battery buffers over here. Which reminds me, I gotta make more of these. So what I did is I looked at this thing and I was like, he's attached to like 6 or 7 amps of low voltage. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be able to run just fine, no problem. And I even used like the cable that's like no voltage drop, which is incredible. And then he's still down to power. So I gotta use the battery to unjam him. And honestly, I probably should pull him out of here. But he automatically makes resistors for us. And he makes the cheaper resistors, which is kind of nice. Oh, what was I thinking about next? The vacuum tubes. I do have a fluid extractor. Let's just tag you onto that for now. And then give you some of this stuff. How many ingots am I going to need? 4. Like 3.5, but 4 is fine. No, no, please tell me. I could have sworn. Fluid extractor, medium voltage, redstone alloy, ingot. Redstone alloy ingot, medium voltage. Am I missing something? Or do you not have power? Suppose there really isn't power running through that cable right now, theoretically. Okay. To imagine I could fluid extract backpacks. It just takes like the average of all the fluids in your backpack. I'll put some like crazy hodgepodge of all of them. Kind of funny. Alright. So resistors, we need the vacuum tubes. I guess the glass tubes, not the vacuum tubes. I need copper wire. And steel rods. And then circuit is 5. Man, this recipe is awesome though, right? Like it's just bam, have wait, why is it only making 8? Oh, because I'm using annealed. No. Oh well, we still get 8. Right? Yeah. Ooh, no, no, thank you, sir. I do not wish to speak to you about my car's extended warranty. You probably one-shot him now, even without a crit. Executed. Please tell me it's processing copper. This is so painful. I didn't realize I was this low on copper. This is like super painful. I try to keep all my resources fairly well stocked up. I guess I underestimated how much copper I'd be needing. Oh, and I'm actually out of alloy. What else could we... There's another fluid that we can get with the extractor that's super helpful at this tier. I forget what it was. Alright, soldering alloy. Any boards? I have 16 boards. Alright. Planks. There's the foil. That is nowhere near enough, is it? I can use polyethylene. That will help. Where the heck that stuff is. I doubt I have that. I definitely don't have that. Alright, so circuit 6. I'm still gonna need more planks, aren't I? I still have wood pulp lying around. I mean, some wood pulp is better than no wood pulp. Where's my compressor? Oh yeah, I forgot it takes like 6 per. Oh well, we can get these started. Do I need over a stack? I need over a stack of resistors and vacuum tubes. I love how it goes silent. I don't have enough soldering alloy, but that isn't a huge issue. Well, what are our furnaces doing? Getting 0 copper processed. Here we can crush gold. Here we can crush pyrite. Wow, the centrifuges are actually keeping up. That is unusual. I forget if I can use these to fill my jetpack. I can, okay. That'd be super nice. Can I just leave those in there? Yeah, okay. So there must be a massive backlog. Yeah, okay. So that's where the pain is happening. So I should upgrade it to steel, which is this up here. We only need 88 steel rods. And the assembler can do that super quick for us. I need quite a few plates though. So we take the rods. Put them in there. Steel. Oh, I need like 44. This has been something I've been planning to do for so long that I actually have the more expensive steel rod recipe. And then the plates. I have just barely enough steel plates. Luckily, I don't think anything else in this craft requires steel, unless it's like something specific. Another thing would be the vacuum tubes, which we already finished. Oh, but I guess never mind. I have enough magnetic though. I'll be good with there. Is 5 boards enough? Five is actually enough, miraculously. 5 is enough. I had copper. Put you on 4. Alright, so we have 13 frame boxes. I only need 44. Nope, I need less than 44. There we go, that should be enough. Alright, 22 frame boxes. And I should have give the system enough time to complain about not having enough steel. So it should be less than a stack of steel in there right now. Which is important because if we accidentally get it to request too much steel, it's going to back up our bending machine and we're going to get steel flying all over the place. One of the quirks of logistics pipes, as much as I love the mod. Alright, let's get that upgraded. Dude, it takes so long. Be like what, like a 30% upgrade just by doubling this? This wrench is so slow. This wrench is criminally slow. Oh my god. The wrench is incredibly slow. I wish I had more dark steel so I could just go make the find a way to hook higher voltage into it. There is an electric wrench, I think. So there's the IC2. There's the Yoda wrench. But there's these here. Wait, there's a low voltage? Hold left button to dismantle machines. Attack damage, bismite, mining speed. So a dark steel. So these are the different battery tiers. Mining speed 16. And then if we go over to this one and we look at dark steel. Eight. I mean, medium voltage I think is the tier where it's kind of like maybe it's better than a steam machine, but like the steam multi-blocks are pretty insane. They actually outpace the low voltage. I'd have to do some math in order to see if they outpace the medium voltage. I know for sure high voltage probably outpaces them. Alright, but we're making an electric wrench. That's insane. I suppose I can even probably make the medium voltage variant too. Thanks to the hydrate pseudo. Dude, mine needs to be 24. I want to stretch too. Oh, dude. I'm so sore from work. Alright, we're adding this to our wish list. We want this. That's so easy to make too. No more slow mining for us. Incomplete structure. Look at that. Double the speed. So yeah, let's do some math. So this does 1 pyrite in 16 seconds. So if I do crushed pyrite, apparently I can't spell pyrite. What do you mean? How is that not a Y? Alright, you know, it looks like a crushed copper. Surely it's got the same time. But if I throw this in a macerator, it takes 20 seconds, right? Whereas with the advanced macerator, would overclock this to 10 seconds, I believe. I believe it overclocked to 10 seconds. Which this is doing 8 and 16. So this is like 2 seconds per. So actually a high voltage might not even be faster than this, which that's kind of wild to think about. This is fairly limited on the recipes and stuff it can do though. It can only do like the steam tier maceration. Can't go any above that. Alright, but that should hopefully mean that we're getting more ore centrifuged, and these guys are gonna be the slow part, and then they'll get furnaced and stuff for us. Eventually. In like 50 million years. Hey, we set up a third steam grinder, or a fourth steam grinder. Missed call. Who in the world's calling me right now? Nobody calls me. Dude, it's the same 815 number. I don't know what they want. I'm not calling them back. If they really wanted me, they would leave a message. Antimony plus lead. I thought I had antimony. I have antimony dust. You go there, you go there. It's gonna be a lot of battery alloy. I love how I've just like completely ignored the completely ignored the fact that we got a project we're doing. I'm just like, oh yes, big wrench that is super fast. And this needs bent. You bend it for the plates, and then if I want the medium battery hole, said copper cables with polyethylene. Yeah, polyethylene in you currently. Wow, look at that coincidence. So lucky. Alright, so I have 32. So I throw in this, these guys, and those. Honestly, kind of a disappointing amount of the advanced good circuit boards. TBH. Chloride or sodium phosphate. Iron 3 chloride? Hydrochloric acid. Alright, I'm just gonna assume we can't get either of those. So we're doing that around planks. Alright, that's fine. It'll just be even more expensive. Doesn't matter. I need a bunch of these batteries anyways for whatchamacallit, for this thing. And who's got, you got my battery. Whoops, wrench is not battery. Alright, I can throw these in here. Hopefully. It's gonna take it a second to make enough dark steel. Because I need the head. Which is 4 plates, plus steel ring, steel screw. Which those are nothing. Yeah. As long as I still have steel ingots, wherever they're at. Luckily, I know a guy that makes steel. Alright, then I need lithium. Because I'm not selling for anything but the best batteries. Alright, good talk. Actually, let's just do a run. I'm kind of surprised how long these have stayed viable. I was kind of expecting us to have the EVF and be like, oh yeah, screw those coke ovens. I guess not coke ovens. The bricked blast furnace. We don't need them anymore. But they're actually kind of coming in clutch. Leg. Okay. And then we need the ring mold. No, he's out of voltage. Alright. We should hopefully get lithium from some of the processing we're doing. So they need to get more lepidolite. Maybe I can sodium tungate. I don't think I have tungate. I can electrolyze something. What can I electrolyze? Sodium or clay dust or lepidolite. This also gives oxygen. I think I have a bunch of that stuff. Let's actually electrolyze that. Seems like it'd be a good idea. Apparently I only have 18, so I can't even... I don't have enough to electrolyze. That's funny. Alright. Well, I'm gonna want our miners to hit one of the Pedialyte veins pretty soon then. Alright. Of course, the aluminum screw. Where is rod plus a single aluminum? Man, you really go into that chair. She's got good grip today, apparently. My cat woke up from her nap, and so her first act after waking up was to go to the chair and put her claws into it. I haven't seen you most of today, actually. That's because I was vacuuming earlier. I think that's pretty common. Most animals don't like the vacuum cleaner. I need a hammer. Alright, please tell me we have enough. Okay. And please tell me I can bending machine this. If I can't bending machine this, this will be tragic. Alright. I find it funny how, what is it? It's like, there's one thing that takes forever to bend, but it's like, as a material, it's less, you wouldn't expect it to take so long or whatever, right? I forget which one it was. There's something. Medium voltage wrench. You need to recharge it. Neat. Alright, does you only do batteries probably, right? Oh no, sweet. Press period to change mode. Right click changes blocks. Interesting. Man, I'm still super stoked about that. That is so cool. Yeah, Kitty agrees. It's super cool. You want up on my lap? There's a good chance you want up on my lap. Oh, she's thinking about it. You want up? She's decided to put her paws on the chair and mark the desk instead of hopping up on my lap. Alright. No chair for now. Copper, come on, man. Copper's taking literally years to get processed down there. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. I'm kind of curious. Period to change mode. Line mode, precise mode, or base. What is line mode? Going up now? There you go. Oh, she's crawling up onto the desk. Now she's attacking the microphone. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the screen. Just don't flop onto the keyboard, alright? And we're good. There we go. Oh, she's flopping towards the keyboard. Nope. Ah! How is this comfortable for you? Okay, so it was line mode. Okay, come on. Slide the cat forward. Press the button. Alright, we're in precise mode. What does precise mean? It's doing nothing. Alright, now we're in base mode. Oh, no, the durability's going down. Is it because it's at half voltage or something? It's down 600 durability when we mined 29 blocks. It's not terrible. Maybe it's voltage related. If we're high voltage, maybe we lose less durability or something. That's what my thought is. It still is awesome. And like, it honestly wasn't that bad to craft. Like, even if it consumes all of it, including the battery, like, I don't think it's the end of the world. It's really cool to have this. Mining speed 24 wrench. Did we get another medium voltage? We did not. We don't have enough lithium dust. Yeah, rechargeable tools. I should probably go about making those. Dude, I just have to like AFK in the I probably just have to AFK in the world. Let these guys do their thing. Crush copper. I do have 38 stacks of calciferite, so why did I not just smelt this? I guess I didn't because it can be electrolyzed. For now, we're just gonna smelt it. So that's not a big deal if we lose out on a bit of extra iron. Probably should have done it forever ago. Probably should have done that when I realized I was getting low on copper, to be honest. Okay. We have four good circuits. What's most important here? Probably the electric furnace. The advanced macerator would be another helpful one. And of course I'm out of copper wire. What else would I be out of? Did I not have like a stack of rubber somewhere? I had like a whole stack of rubber cells, I thought. So I'll make the advanced furnace and then the advanced macerator. And probably just get rid of the autoclave. I love how I was just like making a whole bunch of these like tier 16 cables. I was not even thinking about how much copper would go into them. Wow. Because what, each one of these is 8 ingots, right? So that's like 3.5 stacks of copper. But hey, they're kind of cool. You can't deny that, they're kind of cool. Advanced electric. And then we put these on top. What ran out of power? You ran out of power? In what world do you run out of power? Battery buffer's full. It will drain from batteries. Average output. 2 amps, 138. Alright, so I can actually just get rid of you. The distillery stays for now. And then, what was the other one I wanted to craft? I guess I'll make the Mace Raider since I kind of use that fairly often. Oh, Advanced Mace Raider, alright. I love how the audio is so buggy that it just died. It was like trying to do like the success sound and it's just like... Alright, you know, that was enough of an attempt. So Advanced Fluid Extractor. I should really not let these cables connect. Be playing with fire, literally. Okay, and then we have Advanced Macerator. I'll eventually move that guy. What would be a good benchmark to see how fast this thing is now? I mean, that's pretty good. It's not insane. That's really fast. Way faster than it was before, that's for sure. Actually, I can, for now, just put the Advanced Distiller there, can't I? Be very careful not to do down. We want this. Looks like all the ores are in our inventory, that's fine. The alloy smelter would be something we want replaced too. fairly early on. Wait, that's advanced forming. All right, we gotta be careful. Basics. So you're advanced. You're advanced. You're advanced. Just disconnect this cable from everything. I don't think there's anything over there she can get into. I don't know what that noise was. But we do have the distillery. So I suppose that means for now I can put it down a block, but I really kind of need access to this machine, right? So I guess I can put it... I really don't know where. Maybe I just put it downstairs and then just have it output the stuff somewhere else. I don't know. I'll set it there for now. I don't know what I think about it. Alright, basic. Thought there was a medium voltage machine over here that was hiding away on low voltage. I'm not seeing it at the moment. Hey, we got copper. All I had to do was go and manually put it in. Okay. I won't need this lathe anymore. I have the advanced fluid extractor. I don't know if I had an advanced solidifier yet. These are all kind of like low priority machines though. They're not used for a ton of recipes. I do have Terrawort. Like, what the heck, Terrawort? What is Kobo Bear talking about? Apparently I got some. It would be nice if they changed like animation direction when they're on import mode. But oh well. With a snow block below the dirt. Interesting. Alright. Thank you for that. I'll definitely have to use them. I guess I can have an electrolyzer up here. As I don't see the electrolyzer being incredibly useful up here. I suppose there are situations where I want to like electrolyze manually, right? Like there are situations where I want to centrifuge manually too. They're just kind of rare. And then I should obviously get the assembler to not be hiding back here anymore. Wait a minute, I just destroyed polyethylene. I think. I destroyed whatever fluid was in there. I don't remember exactly what it was. We are gonna need at least multiple batteries for sure. But probably also multiple steam turbines. I suppose battery buffers are kind of nice in a way because they reset the voltage in a way. Because like it'll charge at a lower voltage, and when it's needed to output, it'll output at the maximum voltage it can. So that is kind of nice. Suppose there is a medium voltage battery hiding in the sky from bright, right? Oh. Unfortunate. Alright. So I think that's all the advanced machines placed. So obviously some that are kind of high priority to get put back in that we don't have yet. Like for example, the alloy smelter is probably high priority. And stuff like that. Man, it's gonna take me forever to remember what all these machines are. And like, look how close these two are. Like the lathe versus the forming press. Like they're basically the same. I guess I can kind of see it, right? Like the lathe, this is like the spinny bit, the forming press for pressing. Alright, you know, maybe it won't take me quite as long. I always recognize the mixer from above, though. That one's gonna be. And the ordering switching, too. I kind of want to save the oxygen. So yeah, I essentially need two transformers. I need one to step up voltage, I need one to step down voltage. The one that steps down voltage is going to be needed for the basic assembler. The one that steps up... Do I really need one that steps up? Maybe I can convince myself that I don't. I feel like I need one that steps up. I know they can like both do both, and you have to be like extremely careful because of that. But oh. I'm on normal, so I don't think they can break down the door, but there's some modded shenanigans where they can. So yeah, we need a transformer. Medium to low voltage, use soft melt to invert. Tin, copper, no, low voltage machine hull. So literally if I have a copper wire, I can do that right now. And guess what I do not have right now? Oh, I do have copper wire, it's right there. Oh, Kitty's done launching out the window. Alright. I crafted this way because if I did it with the shift click, it would pull all these low voltage machine hulls out, and it would trigger logistics pipes to make like a whole bunch more. And so I do that to try to stop it from doing that. So realistically, how many more machines do we need? I suppose is the question. 2, 3. So we need alloy smelter. For sure is going to want to be on the front. The forge hammer is going to be on the front. The compressor is going to be on the front. Wire mill bending machine. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for sure there's going to be 5 more on the front. I can probably throw like the forming machine on the other side. I can probably throw like the precision engraver on the other side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. So our machine wall looks like this long. That's kind of insane. Yeah, that's how long it would look. Whoops. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I leave room for 2 more. And then I'll do my transformer. Alright. So, step down. Outputs 4 amps of low voltage. You know, that's what it says, right? 4 steps of low voltage. Where is... Make a big redstone alley wire. I have to assembler to put on the casing for it. The 8 amps can handle it, so let's just test. Any fires? It is a good sign. I wish the thing had a GUI. Let me just read. Let's read. Storing and transforming. All right. Low voltage transformer. If the transformer steps up or down, you can switch. The transformer is connected to the power, or is in the past, do not change. All right. Make sure you understand the following for your base to not be in a crater. A step up, well, step down mode is the default one. In this mode, the large dot is the input, and step up mode is the output. Do not mix it up. Low voltage machines that receive medium voltage power will explode. Okay. And what happens if I do it incorrectly? Oh, I do not like that. I really do not like that. Our wire should have lit on fire, I'm pretty sure at this point. Okay, so look at the bottom right on the tooltip. Input medium voltage 1 amp. Output low voltage 4 amps. So it should face this way. Output low voltage 4 amps. Alright, I think we're good. I don't know why it took me literally forever to see that, but whatever. Okay, is this the redstone alloy? Yeah, I don't like redstone alloy. I wanted the good stuff. Dude, it is so quiet. Even the chests have stopped making noise when they open. All right. So now if I hook this up to here, and I hook up the circuit assembler, you will not explode. All right. You know, I don't think it's gonna explode. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think there's a way for me to accidentally overvolt this cable, over amp it, because it takes 16 amps, right? And this thing converts 1 to 4. I suppose maybe you could. I suppose maybe this doesn't consume more than 1 amp of medium voltage. We can hope and we can dream. And then when my base is on fire, I can be super confused. Alright. Basic chemical bath, logistics, cutting, canning, wire mill, bending, solidifier, medium voltage battery buffer, advanced chemical bath. You can go on, but you are definitely a back machine. I use you so rarely I forget you exist half the time. Which means I can take this out. I wonder if this thing can take medium voltage. I'm sure it can. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I was so careful, and then it just like kaboom. Clam. Okay, cool. I'll probably hook that up somewhere better. And obviously a lot of these pipes are going to change. Like, this doesn't make obsidian glass right now. I want to avoid using these machines up front here as much as possible for the auto crafting. Because these are like... These are the machines when I'm trying to do something specific, right? And it just looks messy. But now we'll have the basic versions to play around with, and we can add them to our autocrafter basement over here. I still don't have tin. I don't know how in the world I don't have tin still. Circuit boards, copper. I should have started this a while ago. Foil is 10 if I remember right. Superconductor base. Yeah, faster bending machine and wire mill should have probably been the first two I made. Oh well. I just like furnace and macerator. They're like staples. Oh, then we need the glue, wherever that's at. Gonna be on 6. And we're gonna need more planks. Luckily, this is pretty easy to do. You macerate them with our super fast macerator. Say marginally faster than base macerator. That still takes a long time. So it takes, so it's overclocked, right? But it still takes 10 seconds. I suppose it was 20 seconds by base. I guess this is a good chance to check. Yeah, 10 seconds per, so our math was correct. So the steam is still faster because of parallels. I wonder when we're gonna get to paralleling macerators. Industrial maceration stack. Using extreme voltage and titanium. Use universal polarizers. So it's an extreme voltage thing. Elite shape eliminator. Blendomatic. So like 2 voltage tiers, which so it goes down to 5 at high voltage. It goes down to 2.5 at extreme voltage. So we're actually going to be using the steam machines all the way up till that point. That's wild. Alright, foil should be done. Alright, so I'll finish the circuit boards. Give me the vacuum tubes, give me the resistors. Give me the redstone alloy. Not redstone alloy, I need red alloy. Dude, it's so confusing. 1 tin will work. Sure, you got the molten tin. Yeah, red alloy. I should probably remove these steam machines from up here. They're kind of nice to have, and I'm definitely want to integrate the steam presser into my ore processing setup. I'll probably also want to integrate the steam fuser into it a little bit too. I probably want to integrate it into my auto crafting setup, to be honest, as opposed to like just the basic alloy smelter. There they are. Like, it's so much faster to do that than it is to wait on a single block. So those are all done. What was I missing? I was missing the good circuit boards, which is this plus gold wire, if I remember right? It needs to be coated. I could have almost. Oh wow, double hydrate?
It says hydrate.
Oh no. That just popped up funny. Thanks for the hydrate, Sir Knight. Man, that would have been funny if I ended stream. You wouldn't be able to get your streak. I was gonna manually craft these. It gives you a chance. What do you mean it gives me a chance? Oh, you have to miss 2. Wait, so you're telling me Webby missed 2 of my streams and that's why he lost his streak? Wow, I need to go after Webby. Man, automatic circuits would be so nice though. I think I have more vacuum tubes hiding somewhere. Oh wow, somebody's enjoying WoW right now. Wood pulp into plank. Oh. I do actually have to do it this way. Alright, so I just put on 1. I don't think I've had to craft that in a while, actually. Yeah, this isn't overclocked, but it still takes 60 seconds. Dude, that's insane. Gonna use Vecrest Priestess Court said they're useless for raid, so I'll most likely use them before raid next week. I mean, you think about it, right? Is Mythic Plus next week or the week after? Regardless, we're gonna have access to champion gear, and yeah. Now you mentioned, I probably will spend them on my Preservation Evoker. I probably should spend them on the Preservation Evoker in order to keep up with everyone in gear, because my Preservation Evoker got screwed on luck last week. Like big time. I think, did I make these? These are kind of useless. I don't know why I made these. I have no clue why I made those. So it's not Mythic Plus next week? Alright, then we get the diodes, and then A copper wire. And the good circuit board, actually. Apparently I'm gonna need like 4 more of those. Oh, I'll probably do most of this stuff off stream. Off stream, or we'll finish it up tomorrow. I don't know which yet. Let's make no, you're making foil, that's fine. I do have a bunch of 8x gold wire. I don't know why I made all this stuff. Alright. Now I can make a bunch more of the good circuits. I'm missing copper wire, of course. Of course. Of course I'm missing the copper wire. I'll make the do I have any 4x? Yeah, 2x. Okay, I do have enough actually. I'll make the alloy furnace, and then I'm gonna call it there for today. We didn't get as much done on the main project as I thought we would, or hoped we would, but we did make progress across the board in general, which is very nice, always. We got a bunch of our medium voltage machines set up a little bit better. We have 2 miners set up, although I do need to get them on, whatchamacallit, I need to get them on the Pedialyte, or whatever it's called, so that way I can get more lithium for more batteries, because that way this idea of having a battery buffer in our power supply will pan out. We still need to be careful with our wires and stuff. There's still a chance that we might accidentally light something on fire as we're like connecting and disconnecting stuff. But I think the dangerous part of it's done for the most part. I guess, and I'm going to need another transformer in order to power this stuff over here. And probably a transformer to power the stuff underneath here. So, yep. Also being honest, just giving machines time to process stuff. Alright. Advanced alloy smelter. Oh, I'm missing copper cables. Why? Okay, we got 2. That's enough. Advanced alloy smelter. Boop, boop, boop. And I don't know if I have any more of those huge tin pipes. I have a large. How are you? This should be outputting 2 amps. It's outputting 2 amps at 130 EU. Okay, we're gonna need a parallel 2 voltage batteries before we do anything else, I suppose. Which that won't be too bad. Get some more copper smelted. I should just manually start. I should just start smelting that. No problem. Smelting or electrolyzing. I think most of the dust probably should be electrolyzed. Looks like one of the miners is done. The good miner. It does look kind of funny, but it does let us multi-process a lot. Yeah, it's not multi-process, but like queue a bunch. What's a good alloy? Let's make a bunch of electrum. Electrum's gonna be needed for a lot. Man, that's so cool. 2.5 seconds. That's sick. Yeah, so I got battery, buffer, and we should be able to go up to 4 amps pretty easily. Alright, I know I said I was gonna end it after the alloy smelter. But we should be able to make the bending machine. Alright, never mind. We're not gonna be able to make it. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. It's been fun. I'll be on later tonight doing M0s with Webby. He's over on Twitch at It's Webby. It should be a good time playing World of Warcraft. But until next time. Same time tomorrow. Probably finishing this project up. Building a second good miner. And then let me think. Yeah, building a second good miner. And then going ham on this probably. Yeah, because all of our machines will be a lot stronger. They'll do stuff a lot faster. I don't know, maybe we need to go mining in the nether or something like that, or I don't know. Regardless. Ah, we're back. I still don't know why OBS lags so much like that. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.